Bobcats! I'm Juliette Delicio.
And I'm Lana Esquer.
On this week's episode of The Sage, we have some information about college acceptance,
some new studying tips to try out,
a sports update,
and some information about the homecoming dance.
Let's get right into it.
Shaii.
Soon our seniors will be getting their college acceptance letters.
So here's Nancie and Sophia about what mindset seniors should have.
With college application season finally cooling down, many seniors now await their admission decisions, whether it be an acceptance, rejection, or somewhere in between. In the meantime, we reached out to staff around campus for what they'd like to say to seniors.
Be kind to yourselves. You guys have been through the most challenging year and a half of history as far as schooling goes. And you know, it doesn't look like everybody else's, and that's okay. You learned all sorts of really cool skills as a result of COVID and shutdown as well.
I think this is sort of the age-old wisdom of enjoy it while it lasts. As you leave high school, perhaps you're having those thoughts of, I can't believe how quickly it's gone by. I thought it would never end, and now it's ending, and now I sort of don't want it to, and I think it's the same applies for college. It's a quick 4 years, and you just want to try and take advantage of every opportunity you get and just enjoy it in the moment, because it is an extremely unique time of life.
Be prepared, do your research, know where you're going, but also have fun and enjoy these last few months of your senior year with your friends and your family, and really make the best of it.
For seniors who may get into a wide variety of colleges, determining where to go may be tricky.
I would just flip a coin. No, just kidding. If you get into all colleges, I would choose a couple of things. Number one, obviously, which one has the best program for your current interests? Another way to think about it is, where do you want to live? Do you want to be close to the beach? Do you want to be close to mountains? Do you want to be at someplace new? Do you want to be close to parents? Do you want to be far away from your parents? All of those go into the decision of what is actually the best school for you.
On the other hand, there's a chance of not getting into many or any colleges, but don't take it as the end.
There's so many things that you could do, and I think like a lot of times students feel trapped and think like, oh, that's the end of their high school career or whatever it is. I think, you know, you can always start working just for maybe a year or two until you kind of figure things out. You can always go to community college and save some money there and take the general ed courses, so that way you can apply to the college or university of your choice.
There are still important things to keep in mind while waiting as well, like checking emails frequently and setting up all application portals. These are crucial to securing your application, along with researching more, applying for scholarships, and of course, making sure you don't give in to senioritis. This has been Nancie Huang-ball and Sophia Tranisi. Now back to the anchors.
Wow, that was great.
I hope all of our seniors will get into all of their top colleges.
One great way to get into the top colleges is to keep up your grades and study.
Here's Samuel with some great study habits.
Hello, Bobcats. With all the AP classes and all the tests, including the SAT and ACT, students sometimes struggle to organize their time or finish their assignments efficiently. With finishing the easier work first, students can gain momentum and confidence in their studying when working with the harder assignments. Second, students could work for a 30-minute time period, then take a 5-minute break and repeat this process. By doing this, students can refresh their mind during the 5-minute break, allowing for a mental reset resulting in higher proficiency when returning to their assignments. Third, students should always be present in the moment while working in class or at home with their assignments. What I mean by being present is enacting one's inner focus so they only think about the topic that they are learning instead of daydreaming or thinking about other events in their life. Lastly, students should use the happiness advantage. Even if a student may dislike a class or the way it's structured, they could choose to be happy and focus on the aspects of their life that make them happy. Sean Anker, CEO of GoodThink, discovered that the human brain at a positive mood is 31% more productive than your brain at negative, neutral, or stressed. These are some tips that I use while studying, and see if these work for you and the way you study. Ultimately, everyone studies differently, and it's up for each individual to decide what is the most effective form of organizing their studying. This is Samuel Daher, reporting for The Sage.
Wow, I'll definitely try some of those.
Next up, we have some post-game interview with Cooper and Kayley.
What's going on, Bobcats? My name is Cooper. I'm here with 3 of the girls' varsity soccer players, Megan, Brooklyn, and Michaela. And we're just gonna ask them some questions about their 2-1 win against Mount Carmel. How did it feel, Megan, to start off the game with a goal?
It felt really good, and I think it gave us a lot of momentum to keep going throughout the game and then eventually score again at the end to win.
And how did it feel as a defender to lock down the game and give you guys that win?
It felt really good. I think we really held down the game and managed after getting the game winning goal.
Great. And this is your last preseason game, is that correct, Brooklyn?
Yes, it is.
And you guys are moving on to league next. How does that feel?
It feels really good. It feels good to win our last preseason game, and we got to go into league and defend our title as league champs.
So you guys are now Division II, is that correct? Moving up from last year?
Yep.
And how does it feel to be facing new competition? Any of you can answer.
Exciting. I think, yeah, it's exciting.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Let's send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Cooper and Kayley.
Next up, we have some information on homecoming.
Take it away, Kayley and Devyn.
Hey, Bobcats!
I'm here to let you know that Hoopcoming is February 5th.
No way!
Yep, and if you missed the flash sale over the weekend, ticket prices increased on the 10th.
Now tickets are $35 with an ASB sticker and $40 without.
Don't forget that you need a current dance agreement on file to attend. If you already submitted one for Winter Formal, then you're all set.
Otherwise, every week the tickets will continue to increase $5 leading up to the day of the dance.
So don't forget, it's here on campus too, from 7 to 10.
So no gravel?
No gravel.
Oh my god!
So now you must be wondering what the theme of the dance is.
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
That's all for this show. Remember to head over to thesagenews.com to read all the new articles.
Topics include video games, surf, and what would happen if we all went vegetarian.
Be sure to give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter too.
This has been Lana again
and Juliette reporting for The Sage.